And yo, what's up YouTube? Welcome back to another video. And so today I felt like I had this message that I just had to say it. I put a short form version on my social media if you guys want to go follow that. But I want to give a long form version of that too. And it's just sometimes I feel like messages kind of like speak to you. And so like there's things that you need to throw out there to the world, you know, so that way they can gain from that as well. So I haven't been to the office, truthfully, my real estate office, in maybe, you know, a little while. I'm not gonna lie, a little while. It doesn't mean I'm not working. You know, I can work from home, I'm mobile, you know, thank the Lord for that. But I just didn't really wanna go out of my way to have to drive to the other side of town to just physically be at the office, right? But today I decided to make that decision, and I told myself yesterday I'm gonna show up to the office, right? And so I showed up, we had our meeting. It's typically every Thursday at 9 a.m. And to be honest, I'm super grateful that I went because it reminded me how important it is to surround yourself with like-minded individuals. And so just leaving the office alone, I already felt more motivated, more ready to, you know, tackle the day, be productive, just see what's possible, right, with other real estate agents and what's going on in their businesses and things like that. And that just goes for all aspects of life, right? And they typically say you are like, I guess, a general of the 5 people that you hang out with the most. And so it doesn't necessarily mean that you can't hang out with certain friends and certain family members and things like that that are not on the same path. But it also means that you want to have a lot of your main conversations with people who are on the same like wavelength as you and trying to follow the same passions. And I actually had the same conversation yesterday with a close friend of mine too. And both him and I were going back and forth as far as like ideas and business ideas and things like that. But what was really cool about that is that we also came to a realization that we're very similar as far as the way that we're pursuing life. You know, we both have YouTube channels, small or big, right? We're both, you know, entrepreneurial mindsets, things like that. And so, and you know, some morals and things like that too. But it's just when you surround yourself with people who are like-minded, it keeps you motivated. It keeps you aware of what you can accomplish, because what's cool is that when you are surrounded by these people constantly, and let's just say there's 3 of you, right? And your friend just bought a house. Then the next 2 are more than likely gonna buy a home, right? Because it starts with the first person that you're hanging out with. I mean, if you're surrounded by these 2 people all the time, so if there's 3 of you, if you're surrounded by those 2 all the time, when one person gets a house, it's just gonna snowball. The next person's gonna get a house, and then eventually you're gonna get a house. When the next person starts a business or their business starts flourishing, it only makes sense that eventually your business is gonna begin to flourish, and so is that other person's, because you guys are constantly surrounded by each other. And so I just wanted to give this message out there that if you feel like you have like nobody, you know, in your corner, or nobody that is, you know, on the same wavelength as you, then you might have to get out there and go to like networking events and things like that. And even if you don't have your business idea like full in plan, you know, like if you don't have you don't know what you're gonna do, you don't know what you want to pursue, that's okay. But you want to start dabbling into little things, and you want to begin to meet people who have already accomplished some of these things, or are at least on the way. You want to surround yourself with winners, basically. And a winner doesn't necessarily mean they've got $1 million in their account. A winner could still be at the bottom, building their business from the ground up. To me, that's a winner, because not every person is going to put themselves in that uncomfortable position to do such a thing. So I just wanted to make this message as quick as possible. Just surround yourself with like-minded individuals, so that way you can continue to gain motivation, you know, gain the blessings, you know, that God's willing to give you with your people that you're surrounded by, because eventually, you know, you're going to be in the same position as them. And so just look at your circle, see who's in your circle. And if you got to rearrange things. Doesn't mean you need to drop friends. Like I said, I have plenty of friends who are on different, you know, paths of life, and I still hang out with them. I maintain, you know, friendships with them, relationships with them. But when it comes to who I really want in my circle, and who I'm going to talk to about business and things like that, you got to keep in mind exactly who you want. And there you go, guys. That's it for today. I'll catch you in the next video.
Okay, Keno, I see.
Dreaming, talking in your sleep. I know you want to cry all night.